díl. Takže vás tady opětovně vítám po pauzičce na to na Twitchi u další mojí série. Samozřejmě na kanálu YouTube Kubrtovo PC Games je to po týdnu, protože díluju tyto díly na kanálu YouTube Kubrtovo PC Games. Takže samozřejmě příznivci kanálu YouTube vás zdravím u 9. dílu, který vidíte každou sobotu o 19 hodin tuto sérii. Jak vidíte, minule skončila série Conora. Bohužel se nesplnil poslední úkol dostat se do Jericha, takže uvidíme, jak dál bude pokračovat tento příběh. Samozřejmě mám tady ještě příběh Androidky a druhý Androida, takže v rámci 9. dílu samozřejmě teď budu pokračovat. Trovo Twitch Live a kanál YouTube ze záznamu speciál, teda záznamu premiéra speciálu. Takže se posaďte, já budu dál pokračovat v rámci série Become, nebo Detroit Become Humans, tyto sci-fi hry, adventury z roku 2038. Takže uvidíme, kam nás dál zavede spoura androidů. Mělo by se to teď přelívat do minulého dílu, kdy povstali androidi a zřejmě bude válka lid versus androidi. Takže jdeme pokračovat. Máme 9. listopad 2038. Androidka, příběh Alice, rodiny vlastně malý holčičky. Takže vlastně po 2 dílech opět androidka. Androidka, která vlastně ochraňuje lidský dítě. Myslím si, že je takový nejklidnější série této androidky. Bohužel už skončila kriminální série Conora. Uvidíme, kam nás tato hra zavede dál. Takže někam poháníme autem.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday.
Ano, tam jde nalezný příběh, kde jsme dnes skončili s androidkou.
We're almost there.
Díky za following, thanks. Fandester 07. Thanks i following, thanks. Thanks is new following Latira Rokeldeč.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
No, takže vidíte, že spor androidů válka probíhá, takže vlastně v minulém díle 8. válka androidů, deviantů vlastně začala versus lid, takže zatím tento příběh androidky byl nejklidnější, takže uvidíme, jestli se tam taky bude mít spát a kam se to bude přelévat.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight.
Ano, hledáme
You
Markuse, což je
absolutely have
vlastně
to be on it. You'll be
android
safer on the other side.
toho druhého příběhu.
It's not much,
Takže vlastně se asi prolne,
but it's a
pokud
start.
najdeme Jericho.
My brother
samozřejmě.
lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to
Člověk
help you.
z předminulých dílů,
Things calm
že nám
down.
pomáhá se dostat do Jericha.
You're
Do
a
bezpečí.
very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
They may is following tanks. Ukazovat Jericho.
The best catch.
Karat Zeus. Tanks following tanks. Come on. Joker! Joker is following tanks. Tanks. Joker. Obrovská loď, ano. To ovládají devianti androidi Jericho. Takže jdeme. Tady Jericho. Promluvit zakázat Jericho. Hlavně už nikoho vidíme. A jsme na lodi. Našli jsme androidy, vlastně, kde mají sídlo, jak oni říkají deviantní androidi, takže víte, že příběh už má spát a uvidíme, jak to bude dál. Najít pro Alice místo v teplém. Tak.
We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to
Takže válka začala, vidíte,
leaving the way clear for the Russian
podle
army.
zpráv.
But
Boj
according to
mezi
those
lidmi a androidy.
sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cromwell, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit this morning.
Takže byla násilností v Detroitu.
Destroying everything in their path and threatening the lives of any
Tady budeme.
humans they encounter.
Police intervened quickly to
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
I'll try to find this Marcus. The last bus leaves in 2 hours and it's on the other side of town. We'll go as soon as we have passports. Will you be okay?
There can be no doubt that the authorities will be pitiless in this.
Najít Markuse.
A response to this wave of violence.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models. The situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us.
Exactly.
We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids?
Thanks is following.
They
Chuck.
rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to
You can't
withdraw,
just stand by
leaving
and
the
let
way
them
clear
slaughter
for the
us.
Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but
Najít Markuse. No.
it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cromwell, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status
Mamon
of the
is
Arctic.
following.
In any
Thanks.
case, the danger of a
Jsem dolů.
Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything in their path.
They opened fire on us even though we were unarmed. Hundreds of us died there. The place was covered with blue blood.
of the machines, which seem to be determined to massacre.
And watch them
Najít Markuse.
murder us.
Why?
We gotta defend ourselves.
Why did they do it? Why?
That we have no choice.
All androids being turned over to the authorities. The country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closed.
Thanks, Golia.
Water cuts,
Is following. Dále.
and network failures are
Najít
expected.
Markus.
Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3
Markuse jsme našli. Díky following. Thanks is following. Bronx.
Are you Marcus?
Thanks you. Thanks you very much is following.
There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under
Apolleo
curfew.
is following. Thanks.
There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Thanks for the offer. But we want to leave now.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
Switchy is following. Thanks. Thank you very
You said
much.
you're with
Is
a little
following.
girl, right?
Follower is super. Super.
You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
Thanks.
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
Thanks, Star. Is following. Thanks. Vrátit se k Alici. Dobře.
Soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this
Hans
fucker was watching
Jemany.
over my
Thanks
kids?
you. Thanks.
They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite...
She wanted a mom. You wanted a little girl. You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be. She loves you. She loves you more than anything in
Thanks,
the world.
thanks.
She became the one you wanted to be. Out of love for you.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit this morning. Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything in their path and
To je pěkný. Takže vidíte, že holčička, která původně jako si myslela, že je lidská, tak je vlastně androidka. No, tak to je, už vidíte, že se to dál posunulo. Takže jdeme. Počkej, tady ta androidka, počkej. Tady ta androidka, ale je úplně stejná teda. Počkej, to je kopie jako. Aha. Takže tam to je kopie té holky lidský, ten android. Aha, takhle. Tak jsem to zase poprat trošku. To člověk ztrácí trošku.
Kara, is there something wrong?
Takže.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
Takže to je lidská holčička a tam to byla androidka. Jericho. No, přebíráme se k Markusovi, že nám vlastně zbyl.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down and there's nothing we can do.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
Oni tady začali střílet, jako.
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
This is getting us nowhere.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next.
No, jsem zvědavý.
Marcus?
I need to think. They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
Thanks is following.
Dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can gain our freedom by other means.
I hope you're right.
Boom.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I want you to know that I'm glad that I met you.
Takže zase stíká rám. Víte, že příběh, víte, se nám dál. Markus zůstal sám se svými myšlenkami, jo, takže samozřejmě se to přelejvá přes Androidku k Markusovi. Takže uvidíme, v městě Detroit vlastně vrcholí boj Androidu versus lidí, takže uvidíme, kam se to posune dál. Samozřejmě pokračujeme, takže uvidíme, co nám přinese 10. listopad 2038 v této sci-fi adventuře na kanálu YouTube, Trovo a Twitch. Takže samozřejmě live na Trovo na Twitch, Kubrtovo is following, thanks. A samozřejmě na kanálu YouTube zdravím všechny příznivce Kubrtovo PC Games a my pokračujeme Detroit Become Humans v rámci 9. dílu této super adventury.
Welcome home, Marcus.
Navštívit Karla. Tady už jsme byli. Ano, to je vlastně... Tady byl sluhou, tento Android Markus, než se vlastně jako myslel deviantem.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anything.
Aha.
You need to leave.
Thanks. Ananas, thanks. He's following you, thanks.
Please. I need to see
Thanks
him.
following.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Kdo neviděl předtím ty díly, takže vlastně, jak jsem říkal, byl sluha toho Karla, teď má už novýho, vidíte, Androida. Takže ten vlastně zachránil před synem. Takže uvidíme, co nám Karel. Ano, vidíte, už je nemocen. Takže ano, je to tak, jak jsem říkal. Je to původní prvního dílu.
Marcus, I was hoping you'd come.
I missed you so much, Carl. You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
I'm completely lost, Carl. The whole world's falling apart around me. I try to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
World is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a dam.
Well, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Marcus. You have to accept the world as it is, or fight to change it.
Bojuj. No, tak uvidíme. Hledaj bojovat.
You're my son, Marcus. Our blood isn't the same color. But I know part of me is in you. When the world falls into darkness, some men have the courage to lead it out. You're one of those men. Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
Thanks is following, new following, thanks. Vidíte, nemocný Karel poradil bojovat, takže uvidíme.
Humans have decided to
Thanks
exterminate us.
Ano,
Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well
Alex
may
is
determine the
following.
future
Thanks.
of our people. Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
Takže Karl poradil bojovat, no, tak jsme dali na jeho radu, Markus dal na jeho radu. Takže vidíte, že se přelívá příběh, Markus volil bojovat za svůj lid, takže my samozřejmě v rámci 9. dílu této série budeme pokračovat, takže jdeme na to, uvidíme, co nám válka přinese Androidu versus lid, následující další pokračování hře.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President! Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and
Thanks,
military
following.
bases?
Thanks.
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President!
Madam President! Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please! A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapon stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Madam President! Please! Please!
Madam President!
What's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question. Thank you. That will be all.
Takže tisková konference proběhla, máme 11. listopadu 2038, vidíte, že to se nebude jednoduché, to se na to
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
To bude zajímavý teda teď v rámci útěků, jestli se podaří uniknout.
I'm really cold.
Takže dostat se na to své nádraží. Vidíte, že se příběh opět přelil do příplného příběhu androidky. Takže pozor tady. Mrtví zřejmě androidi. Rescue is following. Thanks.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
Please don't hurt me. Get up on your knees.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Lucky them like rats. Or you let the boy get by. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to get this fucking thing removed on far.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving.
Tommy Goon isn't following tanks.
Look over there. It's the cherries.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
Okay, let's go.
No, zachránit zase rozhod, uvidíme.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for following, thanks.
I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
Thanks for following, thanks.
No. No! Please!
Fucking androids.
Thanks for following, thanks.
Carl, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you. Where's the little one?
She's all right. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
Kara, ano, příběh Kary. Takže vlastně pokračujeme až příběh Kary a Markuse. Zdravím ZVS Tit. Thanks is following, thanks.
Checkpoint. Passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
Vybrat cestu. Thanks is following, thanks. Thanks, Nikos, thanks.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Thanks is following, thanks. Avenue Centrum, takže. Mystic, thanks is you following, thanks. Thanks is following, thanks. Jak tu bojí. Vypadá to na boj. Ale pozor, přidíváme se zase ke Kare.
We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus has left the terminal. There will be no more buses until further notice.
We missed it.
No, tak to je průser, ale.
We're stuck here. What are we going to do now?
Kara!
They're checking everyone. It won't take them long to find us. We need to get out of here.
Security check.
Thanks is following, thanks. To je pěkný. Thanks. He's following, thanks.
Please don't move. Thank you.
Adam!
Kara, quick! Follow me!
Oh, thank God you're alive.
Thanks.
How did you find us?
Thanks is following. Thanks.
I knew if you made it, I'd find you here. They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
Thanks, Bloody.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border. But I found a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
Uvidíme, jestli se Kaře podaří uniknout. Thanks is following. Thanks you. Banzani. Thanks you.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
A bude boj zřejmě, takže jdeme do tvýho.
Freedom or death?
Ano, svobodu smrt. Jdem na to. Tak.
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
Thanks for
We better be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, please. Our people need you.
hajzlu. Shit! Jdi. Thanks for following, thanks.
No. Not now, not like this.
Jestli ten Marku spadnu, uvidíme. Tím se příběh přelívá ke Kaře, takže uvidíme.
No, I don't think so. Yes. Here it is.
Okay, your boat's over there.
Aspoň Karu zachránit, samozřejmě.
Don't start your engine until you're out far
Thanks for following, Sugeris.
Okay? And watch the current. Good luck.
Thanks. He's following you, thanks. Step.
Be fine.
It's not even a half mile to the other side. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I only wish I could take you myself. I don't like leaving you out here. Goodbye, Alice. You take good care of yourselves. Okay, I'll see you on the other side.
Thing is following, thanks.
Freedom is just across the river.
To nevím, aby to nebyla nějaká past.
Better not fall in. Our biocomponents will freeze. Let me help you.
Thank you for following, thanks.
We're far enough out. We can use the engine. You okay, Alice?
When we get on the other side, there are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music, and dance. We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be like a family. What about you, Kara? What will you do when we're on the other side?
What will I do? I'll lie down in the grass and watch the clouds drift by.
They're coming towards us!
Get down!
To bude chlup teda. Uf.
They've gone. You all right?
Kara.
You'll be okay, Alice. It's nothing.
Takže to je androidka. No už nevím.
We'll get you taken care of as soon as we're across. You'll be fine.
Bude horší.
The boat is leaking. We're too heavy. We're going down. We have to get to the other side before we sink. Come on. It's the cold. It's making you sleepy. Stay with me, Alice. You've got to stay awake. You hear me?
Thanks for following. Thanks.
We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
Kara! Kara, no! Don't do that.
And now straight over to Detroit for a report on the conflict.
Thanks in following.
Yes, Michael, authorities have just confirmed fighting has now ceased in Detroit, and the area around the Hart Plaza camp is now under control. We can see soldiers going through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating the last fleeing deviants.
Law and order has finally been restored to the streets of Detroit.
There is a general feeling of shock in Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
And initial estimates report several hundred troops have been killed.
According to our sources, the deviant leader known as Marcus was shot during the fighting.
The death of the deviant leader marks the end of the android rebellion.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete, and the last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Thanks, Skilly. Thanks, it's following you. Thanks.
Are we free?
Yes. Yes, we made it.
Thanks, Freya. Thanks, it's following. Thanks.
Free.
We won't have to hide anymore. We can be a family. I'm tired. I have to sleep. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Thanks, Marco. Thanks, it's following. Thanks. It's new following, like the thanks. Mickey Roll, thanks. Thanks for following. Thank you very much. Super. Thanks. It's following. Thanks, Carl. Thank you. Thanks. Takže to je konec. Dostali jsme se úplně na konec hry. Takže 9. tento díl je poslední z mé série Detroit Become Moments. Myslím, že to bude zajímavý příběh. Cca 10hodinový plus minus, některé ty díly byly přes hodinku. Takže tato série u konce, Detroit Become Moments, takže do tom příběh dohrál. Ty závěrečné titulky. Thanks is following, thanks. to závěrečné intro. Myslím, že to je to super z té adventury. Určitě doporučuji, abyste si ji zahráli, protože co jste viděli v těch prvních, nebo v těch mojich 9 dílech, samozřejmě ten příběh, pokud já třeba začnu hrát za několik měsíců třeba znova, tak se ten děj samozřejmě může odvíjet úplně jinak. Jo. Takže tady ta hra má různé cesty, takže určitě si třeba můžeme za rok tu sérii si moc hrát znova a třeba ten průběh bude jiný, protože samozřejmě dle rozhodnutí se ten příběh vyvíjel, takže určitě někdy v budoucnu myslím, že je to první hra, kterou jsem dohrál teda v rámci svého streamování, za půl roku streamování, první ukončená vlastně moje série. Pokud teda nepočítám Mafii, kde jsem se seknul. Takže víte závěrečné titulky, takže děkuji za sledování. Pokud jste na kanálu, třeba na kanálu Kubrtovo PC Games sledovali nový sérii od prvního dílu, pokud ne a třeba až teď sledujete, takže na mém kanálu Kubrtovo PC Games můžete si tu sérii mojí přehrát vlastně celou. Všech 9 dílů je na kanálu Kubrtovo PC na YouTube. Takže dejte se tam odběr, samozřejmě budu dál streamovat, další hry streamuji. Takže tady ta série momentálně končí. Myslím, že to byl super příběh vlastně 3 androidů, který nakonec teda přešel jenom Kara, ale třeba v budoucnu, až to budu hrát znova, samozřejmě možnost té hry je taková, že to skončí zase úplně jinak. Díky thanks is following, děkuji za followingy. Thank you very much. Série Victory Become Woman. A budu se samozřejmě těšit při dalších sériích Kubrtovo streamy. Samozřejmě budu pokračovat v těch sériích, co mám započatých, ale jedna první vlastně po půl roce končí. Nevím, kdy jsem vysílal první díl z této série, nevím přesně, nebyla to jedna z mých prvních her, který jsem začal streamovat v létě roku 2022 v červenci, ale je to první moje ukončená série, takže a děkuju moc za followingy, thanks you very much, díky, spasiba. Titulky, kdo se všechno podílel na té hře. No a už se malinčku budeme loučit z posledního dílu 9. této série, co se týče kanálu YouTube Kubrtovo PC Games. Doufám, že jste se bavili, když ten příběh neskončil pro Androidy moc optimisticky. Samozřejmě většinou vyhrávají lidi, ale třeba, nevím, když to budu hrát příště, tak třeba se to stane obráceně. Třeba vedou Androidi, nevím, jak je to ta scenérie. Protože některé rozhodnutí byly asi špatný, že prohráli Androidi, nevím. No a samozřejmě myslím, že super. Tvůrci teda si myslím graficky i animačně tato hra předčila moje očekávání. Určitě doporučuji, abyste si ji zahráli, když jste třeba sledovali předcházejících mojich 9 nebo 8 dílů, protože určitě se může ten, jak jsem říkal, ten příběh podle rozhodnutí těch různých se může vlastně do jiných směrů, dle zřejmě toho, jak se rozhodnete, jak budete úspěšný, tak třeba můžou příště vyhrát Androidi, no. Takže koukám ještě jeden na Twitch, jeden na Trovo, stále jedou ještě titulky. Já se samozřejmě zvu na ostatní moje série, v rámci ještě teda vás nechám, když už je to takhle ukončený, ty titulky dojít, víte, kdo všechno se podílel na té hře, jaký firmy, jaký lidi, myslím, že super, povedlo se to. Takže samozřejmě vás zvu na pokračování série, teď nový v roce 2023, Battlefield 1, samozřejmě rozjel jsem strategie, teď vlastně zítra můžete vidět na kanálu Kubrtovo PC Games Stellaris první díl, že se podívejte, i další hry samozřejmě, který tam mám. Football Manager 2022 stále bude také pokračovat moje série. Samozřejmě i v dalších hrách, který uvidíte i ve znělce závěreční, budu samozřejmě pokračovat, což je samozřejmě Farming Simulator, Eurotrack Simulator 2, a pak tu máme Dunu, Spice Wars, strategie. Chtěl bych říct, že samozřejmě na mém kanále Twitch.trovo můžete vidět různý žánry her, strategie, fotbalu, akční, takže určitě budu pokračovat. Chtěl bych ještě, kterou jsem rozjel, 3D stříleček, takže budu pokračovat, ale chtěl bych se spíše zaměřit, bude převažovat samozřejmě spíše strategie, manažery, takže máte rádi strategie, takže to asi bude převažovat. Teď dál, co budu streamovat v tomto roce, mám připravenou sérii Civilization 4, takže to bude nová série, uvidíme, jestli ji rozběhnu místo té série a další hry mám připravený, takže víte, že teď ten Markus byl zničen a revoluce selhala. Já nevím, jestli teď, když dám pokračovat, co to udělá. Můžeme pokračovat.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Ano. Dovolím odejít. Tak jo.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Takže to je vše. Vidíte, že se s náma rozloučila i průvodkyně této hry z úvodního intra. Takže děkuju za sledovanost. Samozřejmě pokud se vám líbila tato série, budu rád na kanálu Kubrtovo PC Games, že mi dáte odběr, abyste se dozvěděli, jaký další série budu na tomto kanále vysílat v premiéře, protože taková je knihovna, kanál YouTube Kubrtovo PC Games, i vás, co mě sledujete na Twitchi, samozřejmě zvu na ten kanál, protože všechny ty díly, který jste, kdo třeba viděl ten poslední díl a chtěli byste se pro ten příběh projít znova, takže na kanálu Kubrtovo PC Games, od prvního dílu určitě, já se taky na to určitě zpětně podívám. A samozřejmě zanechte mi přízeň i na kanálu Trovo Twitch, kde to vysílám živě, live. A samozřejmě tuto hru Detroit Become Humans nahradí jiná hra v tento čas, v sobotní večer, ještě nevím, jaká uvidíme. No a určitě budu rád, když mi dáte following, budete mě dál sledovat a případně je možnost samozřejmě zadonatovat, pokud se vám líbí mé streamy nebo ty hry, které streamuju. Takže to je všechno, loučí se má Kubrt, definitivně z posledního dílu této série. Tato série skončila, Detroit Become Human. Je to vlastně po půl roce, co streamuji aktivně, první hra, kterou jsem dohrál, takže si ji odškrtneme. Určitě otevřu dříve později další adventuru, protože si myslím, že ty adventury mají něco do sebe, samozřejmě, a budu pokračovat i v dalších seriích strategií, akčních her. A mějte se moc hezky, přeju vám zbytek dne, tohoto večera. A zase příště u dalších seriích se vás zdraví Kubrt, mějte se moc hezky a příště ahojte.